How do you recognize if somebody is going to be successful? Because the first Q&A was so much fun, we said, let's do a second one.
Here we are.
Here we are. Should we jump into it?
Let's do.
Nice. Have you regretted studying at WU?
Well, during one or the other exam week, definitely. But overall, I really enjoy the program and I can highly recommend it.
Okay, for a person who is right before the decision of choosing the FH, so a University of Applied Science, and a university
Like WU Vienna.
like WU Vienna, what would you advise them?
The university are the clear flexibility winners. I think in terms of quality, there isn't that big of a difference anymore as it was in the past. But to be honest, as WU students, universities are more fun.
Yeah, I also like universities more. What was the best decision during your studies at WU Vienna?
First of all, it was the ChatGPT subscription.
Yes!
And next to that, definitely the exchange semester or the international short programs where you can go abroad, study at another university just for a short period of time.
Nice.
Great fun.
Seemingly incomprehensible. Cool. How has your degree helped you in your life?
I would say it's not necessarily about the details about, I don't know, tax law and whatever, but rather understanding the world and comprehending rather seemingly incomprehensible decisions at the first glance. So really making sense of what's going on.
Geht schon wieder los. With BBE Insider, you offer entrance exam preparation courses. What are the reasons to buy such preparation course?
It's a competitive degree. You want to, have an advantage over your competitors, the other people that apply. And if you want to play it safe, this is the way how you can make sure not to lose a year because you didn't get accepted. And many people just, maybe finished their high school a year ago or whatever and want to refresh on all of the contents, especially the men in Austria who go to the Grundwehrdienst or Zivildienst, the civil service. And yeah, often other people maybe you went to a school that focused on economics or something like that before, but some have never studied economics before and they need to learn everything from scratch. Mm-hmm. And exactly for those people, these preparation courses are the right decision.
Cool. What would you say? With BBE Insider, what are you really offering? Is it knowledge? Is it structure? Is it motivation?
Well, it's somehow a combination of all of those aspects. But first of all, it's just a combination of the most relevant materials, the what to study, in combination with, a clear structure and a clear approach on how to study it, which is added with learning strategies that are taught within the course.
How does BBE Insider differ from traditional tutors?
We actually walked the path. I'm studying BBE. I'm almost done. I wrote all the entrance exams. I know what's relevant for the exam. Many tutors don't. So many students end up working with a tutor, being taught something that's not necessarily relevant for the exam because, especially in mathematics, the topics are very broad. And if the tutor doesn't really know what to teach, how is he supposed to teach you something for the exam?
Mm-hmm. What really makes you better?
We don't only show you what to study, but also how. Because at the end of the day, you're preparing for weeks or even months in advance, which is the case for most students. And you really want to make sure all the informations you learn really stick to your memory. And this is why a right approach, a good learning strategy is so important. This makes the difference.
Mm-hmm. And that is completely unique to Inside Adventures.
I don't know anyone else offering that.
How do you recognize if somebody is going to be successful?
Not just for life, but also for the entrance exams. If you ask a lot of critical questions and if you try to, tackle things at the root, if you want to understand the why and how something works, your success likelihood is far greater than for everyone else.
Geil. Chillig. And what do you think about those university rankings?
Well, you are not a university, of course, and if you're just lazy in a top program, you won't get very successful. But at the same time, if you show ambition, you can make it to the top from wherever you start. You just need to work on it, even if it might be a bit harder than if you started Harvard Business School.
Is the GPA really so important?
It certainly depends on your goals. If you want to work in academia or a big corporation, it might be more important than if you want to go into entrepreneurship. At the end of the day, a better GPA, higher grades, will offer you a wider range of opportunities. But it's very important just to be a nice human, to be fun, because in my view, your network and your friends are even more important than your grades could ever be.
Drops the mic. Nicolas. What is the biggest myth about the entrance exam?
It's similar to the Matura. It's not. Please, the Austrian high school living exam is in a different format. And because most people are not used to that format of true and false questions in the entrance exam, it's more difficult and more challenging for them. I agree.
Perfect. For the last part of the Q&A, I would like to switch it up a bit and start a sentence and you finish it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Perception about BBE
is that the degree is extremely difficult. I would say that the entrance exam sets the bar very high and the degree afterwards is relatively chill.
Nice. I would never again
do everything at the last minute. Do it in time. You will get better results and have less stress.
Everyone says you need to study 3 months to pass the entrance exam. What do you think?
You don't have to, but if you want to have a comfortable life, you better distribute all the materials you're supposed to learn over a longer period of time, maybe 3 months or even longer. I mean, many people even start the preparation like 6 to 12 months before the actual exam, but they have all the time in the world, very little stress, and can enjoy their lives.
Very important. Many believe the exam is fair. What do you think?
In the past, not really, but now with the new exam format, definitely. With the true-false format and the in-person exam, it is as fair as it gets. You're just evaluated based on your exam score, and you write the same exam like everybody else. No discrimination, it's just your skills that matter.
And if I say, I'm good in economics and in English, but in math, I struggle a bit, is it okay for the exam preparation to only focus on mathematics?
Come on, you're preparing for an economics degree, and of course about like 40-50% of the points you can get during the entrance exam are from economic related questions. So you definitely miss out if you don't study economics.
Cool. Awesome. This is a wrap.
Happy to have another FAQ.
Yes.
Just write some questions in the comments.
Exactly. When some come up,
we will answer them next time.
perfect. See you then.
Great. Thank you.